ladies and gentlemen. We build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Yeah. Peace.
Yo, 1, 2, 3.
We
I'm
on.
live and direct. I am here. What's good? What's good to everybody, man? Happy New Year. First and foremost, AD, I want to say Happy New Year to you, man.
Happy New Year, man.
Yeah. Another cycle around the whole universe. Let me bring it in a little deep. Shout out to the whole Podcraft. Everybody, you know, is here. You know who voice this is. Word is the one with the choice, the moist. But you know,
Moist.
I'm here now. That's my favorite. What's good, man? I want to tell y'all, I've been recovering. I'm good. Everything is good. I'm on my ginger. You know, they putting all type of stuff out there in the fog. And
I heard that.
you heard about that? You heard about that, right? And
Yeah.
then, I was out in Vegas. They had a crazy little scale on Trump Towers. You heard about that?
I heard about that.
Yeah, man, it's all crazy. And there's accidents, everything. As soon as we get into 2025.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I want to be the first to announce this. Christmas around this time, next year around this time, it would be the first time it would be 25, 25, 25.
Ooh.
Right? It'd be 12, 25, 25.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have it coming to the complete 7 coming through. You know what I'm saying? So you have 25, 25.
Yeah.
Word. Let that resonate in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They try to squeeze everybody they could down the toilet drain at the last bit, or get the last bit before 25 came in. You know, they try to get Jay on the last end of the 2024.
Yeah.
And but it's a lot to be thankful for now. You know, I still got my voice was gone almost, you know. But I was still here. I lost my voice in the midst of all this crazy stuff. I just got I've been doing the clove, I've been doing mega tea to get myself healthy enough to return in full gear to sit up there with you, you know.
Yeah, man. That's what's
Salute
up.
to y'all. Yeah, so I missed a couple of wind down Wednesdays and a couple of I've been on the road. And also, you know what we're working on? We're working on something magnificent though. Didn't stop. You know, I'm building up my my Patreon. It's going good, man. Shout out to everybody who joined. I see some familiar faces that's on there now. Shout out to Ceaseless One. I saw a couple of heads that's coming through the Patreon, which is dope, and I'm showing them new ideas and new sightings. Like I said, I was gonna be more involved with my Patreon, and so I've been doing that also.
Yes, sir. It's looking good.
Yeah, man. And, you know, just trying to nourish up and get set back, man, because you got to be like on point, really, for and prepared spiritually, physically, health-wise, definitely. You know, I'm seeing this thing like, man, you know, anything can happen, man. And we had to be prepared for it either way. It's not just on one level, it's on all levels.
Yeah.
So we got to look at it like that.
Yo, you got some exclusive videos from Egypt
Yes.
on your Patreon.
Yeah, man. I told y'all to show everything. If I was to show everything, it'd take days, bro.
Yo, I
Days.
haven't even seen some of this.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I haven't even exposed some of the dark and some of the secrets that I've had. You
Damn.
know, I was out there for over like 2 weeks, man. I was out there for a while, so I went everywhere, bro.
Yeah, because we did that
So
one video where we put out like that montage of you and Solomon all over Egypt, but I didn't know
I,
you had like secret other footage.
yeah, you never reveal the secrets, bro.
It's
I was on. And listen, how many brothers or sisters you know took an air balloon? I was on the
mm,
air balloon, bro. I didn't even reveal that yet. I was on the air balloon over Egypt, over Kemet.
wow.
So we took the hot air balloon. I got Solo. Shout out to Solo Jim. I got him to fly the hot air balloon. It was so peaceful, man. It was so peaceful, warm up there in the clouds. It was no clouds, first of all. We was up there in the air
Mm,
and we're moving. So, but you know, that's for my frontiers, for my people that's coming to the Rocketeers.
mm.
Um, Depending on what tier you are, you're going to get to see more and engage, you know. And but you're going to get some exclusives up there for us building a lot. I can't wait for them to hear some of the new stuff that's we've been working on.
Damn, you've been
No, so fun.
posting.
Yeah,
You
I've been
got the
posting.
Colorado hot springs. You got Alaska.
Yeah, been a lot of places, man. Yeah. Yeah, the Colorado hot springs. And let me tell y'all, when y'all go to the hot springs, because this is what I think. This is what you think. I know how people think. It's gonna be a hole in the ground with a hole in the ground with hot water bubbling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, Colorado hot springs gonna be just, and you see a couple of natives around, and they shove you in there. It's muddy. Nope, no, no, no. The one I went to, shout out to DJ Notion. It's very beautiful. It's well organized. You got to be a member. You come up in there. It's like a pool, but the pool is used. They use the pool as the real. Well, I mean, with the real hot spring water. There's no
Mm.
regular water, and it's right outside of a big river. So you're inside of a pool, but on the outside of there, and they have a little, you know, it's cemented with salt.
Mm.
I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show that side, but it's really beautiful, man. And when I went into that water, I just rejuvenated. It's real. It's the real deal, man. It's so much minerals from the salt water going inside your body. Your mind just like light up.
Wow.
And yeah, because we thinking too how I want to say indigenous. What we thinking too um um
Primitive.
Yeah, primitive, for more. Yeah, we thinking, oh yeah, the spring, hot springs. You go up there, drive with your Jeep, then you get your staff and you walk a while. You dip your foot into some of the little water. You might just sink in a sinkhole, and you just shout out there, people hollering with hot spring water. But nah, it's real organized the way they got it. And the smell, you have to deal with the sulfur, the smell of the sulfur. But it's
Mm.
cool. Yeah. And they tell you what tribe that was there. They have stories of the tribes that saw those things. Because just think about the people who didn't call it hot springs.
Yeah.
To them, it was healing properties and probably the warmth of the water. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say hot spring, jump in. They probably saw it as something more, you know, sacred.
Yeah.
As this is a beautiful area that we have, a mystery spot that we go to heal, and you will probably be chosen to go there, you know. But they
Yeah.
have stories all around it. It was beautiful. I don't want to
Nice.
talk too much just to wear out my voice, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That sounds cool, man. You got a lot of good content on your Patreon.
Yeah, I've been really active on it. And I
Yeah.
want people to know I apologize for before because I didn't really know how to work it. And then
Well,
now,
cause you're doing it by yourself. A lot of people think that AD's helping him with his Patreon. Nah, I am not involved in the Patreon at all. This is all you.
yeah,
That's
that's
what people
true. And
gotta
that's how it works.
realize.
And that's how it's been for the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And so with AD, when you can tell the difference with AD help, it's a little bit more professional. This one is me.
But
You
this
know what
is
I'm saying?
raw. People want to see the
But I'm
raw.
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. Um, I'm learning as I go on.
Yeah. You got
Yeah,
behind the scenes footage in the studio with Ghostface.
yeah, yeah. Us in the
Yo.
studio. I mean, I just don't sit around, man. I do a thing. I am priest. I do get around. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I just don't
exclusive.
spend my. Yeah, yeah. I got way more stuff than that, man. I got some exclusive us in the studio, right? Working on joints and how we just break out into some '80s R&B, and
Mm.
because I like to listen to R&B from the '80s as well as the '70s. You know what I'm saying? I bring out some new additions sometimes, and I'll bring out some in sync. Not no, what's the name? I was about to say in sync. Um, take take seven. You remember that song "Come Over"? Come over. Take six. I think it was like
Mm.
that, or entice. I think that it was entice. But yeah, I get with them some Jodeci, or somehow my mom's really liked Jodeci, so sometimes I go into that zone.
Yeah.
Shout out to 99, Champ One. And shout out to Braggadino. I see y'all in the building. Fela B, um, Justin Hope.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy because that content you could have put that on YouTube and got thousands and thousands of views, but now you're
mm,
making it exclusive on Patreon. That's high value.
yeah, I'm only those things that you only can catch on a Patreon. Me in the studio, Ghost. I got some with Jizza. I got some with everybody. I'm just in there working. I'm gonna come with exclusive joints of me when I was working on Rocket to Nebula. Nebula, you already know what that was like.
Yeah,
So for and people was around. They got to see a little bit of flicks when I was working on Psychic World of Walter Reed. We was in how many studios we went to, and I'm glad I got some of those things on film. To capture that moment.
yeah. And now you're finally releasing it on the Patreon, man. That's good. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
man. Oh man, you never know how things will turn out
Yeah.
until you actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
And because you're going on tour so much, you've been traveling, you've been doing shows. That's a great thing for you to be capturing exclusive footage, stuff that
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I got a wonderful team now.
Mm,
Everybody's on deck. Shout out to Solo Joe. He gonna be back. I don't want to blow up his spot, but he returned. So
yeah,
it's gonna be
as soon
good.
as football season's over, he'll be back.
Nah, you can't say anything. You know what
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
you can't say you can't throw him in front of the face like that.
Hey, there's
Nah,
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with
no,
that.
no. What happened? No, no, no. Because sometimes when we had to switch up a little thing, some of the dates didn't work
Yeah.
out right. It's like with me. Certain times, like I had to turn down a show because I'm going to Mexico
Mm.
on February, right? In February the 22nd, and I had a show in Ottawa, Canada.
Hmm.
I also got some new dates coming up, so I'll let everybody be knowing that. Um, so we're going to
Mexico.
Braxton. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about Pyramid, New Mexico, the real Lord. Hey. No
I had to
doubt,
do
man.
it.
Shout
I
out
had
to
to do
Danny
it.
Salinas. Shout out to Danny Salinas. But we're going to see
Hey.
the pyramids. We're going to we're going to go see the pyramids, the step pyramids, the pyramids of the sun. I know shout out to Top Cats. I know he went out there.
Mm.
So I'm gonna go out there and check out those pyramids of the sun just to fulfill, you know, just fulfill some things that I've seen with myself. Oh, I want to say this before I get started. I should have started off with this. I got some things, man. Yeah, no, let's do a moment of silence for my brother, War Cloud,
Mm.
uh, Holocaust. It felt like I lost a lung when I heard that, man. Word.
Mm.
That's shout out to my brother Holocaust. It made the news, you know, the cops or whatever. He was in police custody. Y'all know that's my brother from another mother. And you know, out of all the affiliates around, you know, he personally came to me and came and got me and we had done joints together. A lot of people wanted to hear me and him. He was very lyrical, man. Very
Mm.
one of the top lyrical dudes, man. And we just shared this just not just an MC thing, but I've got a chance to really build with him and open up into his magnificent universe. And it was just crazy and shocking, man, that one of the best rappers ever, bro. I told Biss this, and I tell anybody, you know, that this guy is incredible. As a lyricist, very visual. And man, your work won't ever be forgotten, my brother. For real. But um I shout out to everyone, his family, my condolence. It hurts hip hop. Not to hear this dude rap AD.
Mm.
It's like, yo, come on, man. Slapping Salmon out the he said like grizzly bear, slapping him out the water. Yo, he said so much monumental joints.
Mm.
And shout out to Knife Prince. I remember when he first was discovered by RZA or whatever. The first thing they said, Priest, man, we got somebody for you. And I was just like, oh, that's dope. They always wanted us together, but we connected anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he's one of the giants in rap music. Not only that, you know, I'm sure he was someone great son and a great brother and great brother or great nephew or great uncle. You know, to people out there, and I'm sure he was a great friend. Whatever you call it, it's just um, a heartbreaking loss for hip hop. Shout out to the Black Knights also. You know, every time, bro, can't name it, man. I can't put my finger on it. Everybody, I was just talking to Starks today, man. It's like every if it's not one thing, it's another, bro.
Yeah.
Cops are being more crooked,
Mm.
you know, as those who try to be straight. You have some trying to be straight, but the crooked is becoming more crooked. And those who try to become straight are becoming are separating themselves.
Yeah.
The wheat and the tear. It's just crazy, man.
That's true.
Smuggling booze. We'll be smuggling booze for you, bro. Word. All day. Man. I mean,
Yeah.
that hit home, bro. That hit home.
Yeah, man.
You know, I got a chance. Like I told you, he came to my crib, bro. He was when I was living in Hollywood. He came to the spot. Yo, shout out, R.I.P. to Mandy Blank too, who was a great. She was a fitness model, man. It's just so many people, bro. Shout out to my man Charles Lou. He's still around, but I got a chance to meet Mandy Blank. She's a fitness model, and we used to build, and she would work out to my music, you know. And she's no longer with us. They just said she just happened to disappear in a tub. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
all of us came, man. We sat, we talked a lot of times, but you know, like I got a chance to. I'll tell a story on the Patriot on my Patreon.
Oh, wow.
How me and Doom was in we was in London together, And I asked Doom some questions. I'll tell you about that plane ride too. It was me, Doom, and Ghost. And so we did a couple of shows together, and I was just like asking him about the fan base. But I got some stories, bro. Imagine me, Doom, and Holocaust. We got to
Mm.
put something together, bro. I don't care if I have to go and manifest that. Those two brothers, crazy. Yeah, Solar Facts. Holocaust passed away, man. And I'm hearing it was some bad work by the cops. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it was some, I mean, it was allegedly, it was some crazy work. And he died in police custody. I just know that much.
Damn.
Yeah, Holocaust, man. He would have been a great guest for the show.
Yeah.
Spiders crawling on our eyes, and man, yeah, we did a joint. We did a whole joint together. I mean, it was put together, but we was planning on doing. Maybe I'll do it for him. You know what I'm saying? Because we was the unfinished cathedral. That's what we was gonna do. The unfinished cathedral.
Mm.
That just came to fruition. They're gonna say, Kari. They'll say anything, bro. That's why I'm saying, man, we gotta stay out these people handcuffs and stay out their prisons that they pay so much money in taxes to put up to build them those houses. For Jacob never built his house, built prison houses like that.
Mm.
So they built houses and they so infatuated for putting people in there. Remember, I was building with True Master. He was on the show. I said, why are they so obsessed with throwing people in jail? They're just obsessed with it. What you do, you come on with me down to the court. Talk to the judge tomorrow. We going. They just want to lock, 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 lock. I remember I was driving with a girl, man. She wasn't even that intoxicated. I don't know if she was dating that. They locked her up. Crazy, man.
Damn.
In OC, I think you remember that. You had to come get me. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of
Hmm.
other stuff, man.
Barely. I kind of remember something like that.
They they're just infatuated with lock. That's why I say we gotta remain sober. A little, when you talk about sober, being soberly minded, on point, and always on the lookout. Not to the point where you're looking crazy, but just be on some real G. You got to be on your real G stuff. Like
Yeah.
that Holocaust joint hurt. Shout out to Timbo King, bro. I'm gonna reach back out to Timbo. I couldn't even hit him, man, because we go back, and it's just like it was just too much coming.
Mm-hmm.
62nd son funeral. Shout out to 60 Hold your head, my brother. There's always real love there.
You
Real
got
talk.
you got a super chat.
All right. Oh yeah. Shout out to Tams. Go ahead. You can read it,
He,
baby.
he says prison disrupts the family structure. No family equals no community.
Right. And that's what the thing is, to destroy the family, destroy the community, work on the family. And then first is individually. We uphold to become a community. And they take you out of that society. They want to disrupt and poison all of that. No one sits around the table no more. They broke you out of that by putting whack TV shows on. Everybody fighting on TV. You can see that outside. Love and hip hop had nothing to do with hip hop. Nothing.
Mm.
Nothing. But they know you like that word, that algorithm in your head. There's no such thing as a little Nas X. That was created. There's a little Wayne, a Nas, and there's DMX. But now if you Google that, you're gonna go straight to what they created.
Yeah.
Riding dragons and she devils. and all this crazy stuff to put in the kid's mind. And I bet you that's a cool brother, whatever his real name is. But it's what the hand in hand puts out that I don't want us to see. If somebody told him to ride a dragon like that and make out to a goat and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Dorothy, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. It just get crazy. Let's
Yeah.
get sadder. Yeah, Aurora Borealis, man. Yeah, brother. I'm with you. That's the saddest news I've heard in a very long time about War Cloud, the Great Holocaust. And I'm gonna say his name is the Great Holocaust because he was great. You can put Jordan Maxwell. I'll get emotional on it. You can put Jordan Maxwell in there too. I see you, but it's sad, bro. It's sad when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like the brother was only coaching. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was about, empowering the culture. And it's like, if you look at it, man, you got Papa Wu. It's just crazy, bro. TikTok.
Hmm.
What we do, what they do, pass the baton, and we take the baton as far as you could, and then you throw it off, and you just pass it on down. You just take, well, what's more important, the runner or the baton?
You got to take the baton though, right?
Yeah, you gotta take it. The runners be having that joint out. Just give it to me. I'm going. See, it's your race, but the team wins.
Yeah.
It's the one with the baton. But the person in the back, the first runner, passed it on. They pass on. They pass it on to the next. The baton that's the word. You all win once they get to the finish, and you don't look back. Sometimes, shout out to my Sagittarius.
Hmm.
No, but sometimes the animal be looking back, right? Or the dude be looking back with the bow in his hand.
Yeah.
Does he look back? Hey, do you help me out? He look back with the bow is straight, or does he have the bow pointing back and back of him?
I think he's looking behind him.
Yeah. Where's his bow at?
He's got the bow. It's in the image.
Yeah.
I mean, no, and some depictions show him looking forward.
Who made him looking back?
I'm not sure who did that.
That's another story for another time, or another time for another story. We'll get to that when we catch up.
Yep.
That's your expertise, right? So we'll get to that.
Yep. Constellations.
Yeah. Uh, but it's just sad. It's like when you hear of something so deep. Ceaseless One, rest in peace, Holocaust. Indeed, KP. I'm lost for words. Just like for Saphir. Yeah. Word. That's another one. Saphir. Shout out to Razcast. Man, see, I be losing track, bro. There's so many brothers. Wow. They're both of the brothers from the West Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You gotta be on point. You might gotta start walking around with your joint, AD.
What you mean?
You gotta start watching your back,
Yep.
side to side. You know what I'm saying? You have your zinc.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like you never know who creeping. It's like you got your zinc, but you a warrior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt. Spiritual warrior.
That's right.
Yeah.
What you do is what you do in the ring, not at the gym. You know, the gym is for that's for practice. Back
Yeah.
so head back. But you got to remember. You remember always on the cartoon they always have the bubble with the words in it.
Yeah.
So they remember, and the one thing that they said, they had the string, and the string, it'd be the either they have the light bulb, they don't do that no more. There's too much knowledge on that. They just
Mm.
have the string with the words, and it'd be in a bubble over them. Like, are they thinking what they saying? They're underwater.
Mm. Yeah, it could be your thoughts or your words. Those
Yeah, I'm
bubbles.
too sad behind that, man. Holocaust, I know it's gonna hurt it's gonna hurt a lot of people. But that's why I say what I say. That's why his words will never pass. Those just hold ourselves up. That's all.
Mm.
I hope his family get all the money too that they deserve
Yeah.
for real. If
That's gonna
if
be a
if,
battle. Needs a
if it
good
come out,
lawyer.
yeah, if it come out the way that allegedly what I'm hearing, I hope his family get all of it. I don't know if he had. I don't remember if he had seeds, then so be it. Let them all get all that.
Yeah.
Or crazy, yo.
That's true,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Gotta stay up.
And Jordy's and Saphir, all that Saphir too. But Jordy's so-called holidays, I see what be happening, man. That's where they started the contra because they even try to hack me, yo. It's like people are trying to hack you during the time because they watching the seasons, yo. They watching the time.
Hmm.
They watching the time, brother. They watching what you watching. But what you think they watching that.
Yeah.
Turn
No,
their TV on.
we being
Uh,
listened to all the time, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's why my new album might be called Hear Me Loud and Clear.
Yeah. I said at work, I said the word charity. I forgot what I was talking about. I think we was talking about Aquarius and how they have like a tendency to always give to charity. Anyway, I said the word charity, right? That night on Instagram, I started seeing charitable Instagram suggestions, like commercials and things talking about charity and stuff like that. And I was
See
like,
what I mean?
"Yo, yeah." I never typed it. I never Googled anything that had the word charity in it. But I remember talking about it, and my phone was nearby, and all of a sudden I'm getting this sponsorship ad, sponsored ad on Instagram that's like, give to this charity stuff and stuff like that. I just thought that was a coincidence. Maybe I'm putting two and two together, but it was just too coincidental for that to be happening.
Yeah,
You know, you could
that's
test
why
it
we
out.
do
If
it.
you get your phone, you could test it out. Just say like Nike shoes, Nike shoes. Get your phone and just
That's
say
why we do
Nike
it.
shoes, Nike shoes, and then wait, and
You
then
just
check
gotta
your
pay your
Instagram
bill.
in an hour and watch what pops up in your feed. Nike shoes.
Yeah,
Gonna happen, man.
that's, real.
Yeah, we're being listened to.
watch, listen to, everything. Algorithm. They go on. We didn't even know what that meant. Algorithms. Here they come.
Yeah.
Get into the waves. We already know what the hurts. We was talking about the hurts a long time ago. The
Mhm.
truth hurts.
Mhm.
That got hurts in it.
Mhm.
Everything you heard. So it's like they went in there. Oh, okay, just put this together. Take a little bit of that. You know what I mean? Mix it, dilute it, they add, create their chemicals. And then they mix it, then they put their stuff, they put a little poison in it. But you ain't gonna taste it, not with all that, mix it up with the truth a little bit, so you won't taste the lie.
Yeah, Brown Baron Beats says Siri on 24/7.
Yeah. Siri, right? Siri. See how I mean? They got the joint called Siri,
Yeah, from
Star Siri.
Star
Right.
Sirius, yeah.
But they make you think like it's a joke.
Yeah.
We take things for joke, bro. These castles are getting ready. It's like, yo, it ain't a joke.
Even
They
Sirius
take,
XM satellite radio.
yeah,
You see how they got the dog right there?
yes, yeah.
Sirius
Backwards. What's the dog backwards?
God.
The dog probably represented Anubis. They probably went
Mm.
as so far. That's why. See, the one is many. Out of one comes the one is many. That you can't pinpoint a person because it's all of us. You got one brother that deal with the stars. You got one brother that deal with the earth. You got one brother that deal. It's all part of a family. It's a body. Voltron.
Mhm.
You don't got to be the head, and you don't have to be the tail either. You could be just. You could be a finger
Mhm.
pointing. We it's all one body, and they're trying to make sure that the head is cut, but the whole body, bro,
Mhm.
is functioning. United we stand. Shit, gotta stand united, bro.
Yeah, man, these
'Cause
algorithms.
sometimes, sometimes you ready to grab the mic, man. Just run up there and shout out, tell the world something serious like they never heard before, but they know it. It's inside them, and it's like, damn. But you like hold up, you hold on to you hold on your clip because it probably's not ready yet.
Mhm.
But supernovas and storms and stuff happen because of what you dictating and what you feeling inside. There's a reason why those stars follow those trails, and certain trails are being followed. We talk about that today. Do storms take the same path? Do they leave trails for the other storms to come, or do they just split off?
Hmm. Yep.
What I'm trying to say, bro. We gotta get on it. We gotta get it. We gotta get it up and running, man. Because I don't want to be the bear of crazy news, but it's like a lot of people
Yeah.
say
And
time is short.
that's the challenge of running these podcasts is that you have to sometimes address the elephants in the room even
There's a lot of
when you don't
elephants
want
around.
to. Yeah. You know, especially this one because we're in this is the hip hop genre.
What's that, Ron? I gotta, Ron, I don't address the elephants in the room. I address the elements in the room, right?
Yeah.
What song was that?
Oh, I don't
Where you
know what
put
song that was.
that?
I thought you made that up.
Yeah, it's on the song, but I didn't put it out. We didn't put it out yet.
Oh, okay. So you did make that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to put out some songs, man. I've heard some of your songs that are just sitting in the folders.
The time is not right.
Yeah. Timing is everything.
The time it is. Yeah, they're gonna come soon. Maybe, maybe now. I don't know. It's crazy, man. Wow.
Yeah. You got 130 people in the room right now.
Peace to y'all. Peace. Peace to the family. Peace to everyone. Like mine and like mine. Peace to everyone. Join my Patreon. I'm going to be going in a lot of stuff because I don't want to say certain things. We say everything on the Podcraft, but certain stuff is going to get addressed. We make music too, so we address it in the music also.
Yeah. You got an exclusive song coming out tomorrow morning.
I do.
Mm-hmm. It's already the premiere is already set up.
I can't wait. Let them hear. Maybe it'll bring some love and joy into people's hearts.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe it'll fulfill or fill. I'm not saying fulfill totally, but fill holes that's there that America been poking with their finger of doubt. We
Yeah.
can plaster with intelligence and love. Intelligence can form into love. It can turn into it if you and anything you water enough, anything that you water enough will begin to grow and put light on it. It will begin to grow. It's the seed that opens up. So we one water, one planet, and one water. Let the seed open up and grow. The seed being the mind, that's the soul. So we plant it, and then you might hear this brother. He might be watering, or this sister might be watering. It doesn't matter what now it comes from, or what canal, or what lake it comes from. Just long as it touches that soil and go deep enough to quench the thirst of that seed, and then it'll open up.
You got Menkempera with a super chat.
Shout out to me. We was talking the other day. They be putting stuff in the clouds, yo. Yo, Menkempera, I'm gonna revenge your death. Your Bengals. I'm gonna revenge your Bengals.
Bengals.
Don't worry. It's the year of the tiger. If they went out in the pack, yo, this message is going out to Menkempera. Your Bengals, long live the Bengals. What the tiger? No, they died today. So they won't be making it to the playoffs. That's all right, because you got next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this year is the year of the.
I'm sorry for your Cowboys.
Oh,
They're
damn.
destroyed. Yeah, they got destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Oh, word.
Yeah, the Cowboys are officially. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Man.
I told you it's gonna be laughing. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, Joe Brown. We'll talk about it later, man. But you know, it's the last day of football. So a lot of teams are out there playing. They playing for a spot. But if you put yourself in the hole, we gotta look at our life like that. If you put yourself in a position where the other team got to win or this team got to lose, too much stuff got to happen. You know what I'm saying? The groundhog got to come out. You got to watch. You know, you'll get it. I know. You
Man,
know why?
why?
Why is it when people backs to the wall, they fight hard?
Because the pressure is on.
Huh?
The pressure is on.
Yeah.
It depends
You
on the
should have.
boxer, because some boxers like that. Some boxers will put themselves in that position on purpose as a strategy, but that's getting too nuanced.
Yeah. 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 But some people don't like getting hit. Yeah, but but see, when they get to a point where you gotta wait on others though to win
Mm.
or to decide what your fate is kind of hard. You should control your own destiny.
Yeah.
I believe they control your own destiny. Now, see the Dolphins. You can't depend on them.
Mm.
They're not going to survive. The Dolphins, like Solomon told me, certain teams go back and the world becomes what it used to be, like the Browns. We all know, we all know that the Cleveland Browns turned into what they've always been, losers.
Oh,
That's
damn.
what. But that's what the. Well, let's talk about basketball. Who was the losing team in basketball? Always.
I don't even know.
It's just that certain teams don't put stuff to their franchise.
Hmm. Okay.
I read the chat so I can see if somebody come with that name. Like somebody always. He said also the big. Yeah, they needed too much stuff. Solar facts. They needed this to happen. They needed me to vote. They needed AD to get up in the morning at 8 o'clock and drink Sprite. You know what I'm saying? It's like they needed too much other stuff.
At 8 in the morning, not happening. And it's
Well,
hard. It's hard to
I'm
find.
just joking.
It's hard to find a Mexa Sprite. It has to be a Mexa Sprite. I can't be having
Right, exactly.
no
But
high
they need.
fructose corn syrup.
That's right.
Yeah.
No high fructose.
All
Uh,
that is a backup drink. Those are emergency drinks when there's no fruit.
right.
I'm up on the fruit though.
Yeah, the bullets and the wizards. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. When the last time you went to a championship and the wizards and the bullets was there?
Oh,
Thank you.
I never
You
even
just hear
heard of the Bullets.
you always hear the Lakers, you hear the Warriors, cast put into it.
I didn't
But
even
it
know there
just
was a
does
team
that.
called the Bullets.
Yeah.
I heard of the
Don't
Wizards.
never laugh at that person that come in last during the Olympics. But you be thinking like what was going on with that person's mind?
Mm.
Like, why is this person all the way in the back during the Olympic run? It's like there's one person that's way in the back. And it was
Mm.
like they get out there to get the sympathy of the people, or was they really trying to or they said, I'm gonna do this, even though
Oh.
I may not win. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a Martin Luther King speech, even though I may not get there when you get there. But they ran and then they ran a good race.
Hmm.
Because it's always somebody just coming in the back. They just fulfilling the book, the testimony.
Hmm.
They fulfilled the race. They can't. I'm going for the Lions to win it all. Hey, all right. Hey, that's another part of the. Hey, and it's time for the Lions to step up. I'm real scared. This game that's coming on in a few with the Vikings though, Big Cap. You should join the link. Get a link.
The Lions.
Why the
Yeah,
fuck you lying?
The Lions are good now, yo.
Oh, what?
They would be there. Yeah. I don't know. The Vikings, though, man. The Vikings, it's like you got the Lions. That's good. That got good now. It took years. Shout out to Barry Sanders. But the Lions, Plus, you got the lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! You got the
Wizard of Oz.
got you got the Bengals, the Detroit, and the Bears. Oh my! Did you ever play that thing I gave you, AD?
What'd you send?
I wanted. I'll shout out to Nas Boy because I wanted to get more into the Wiz, more than the Wizard of Oz, because you got to see the black structural of it.
It's actually trending right now because of that whole Wicked musical that's out.
I told you. Yeah, it's coming out now.
But
that's trending.
the original Dorothy says she hated the movie.
Ooh,
She
they
was.
made her do so much sex. I heard she did so much dark stuff, sexual, and she hated it because they how they did her, right?
I don't even know. Judy Garland?
What was her name?
No, whichever Dorothy is still alive.
I don't know. Hold on, let me put this on.
Is she still alive?
Hold
I
on,
just saw a Dorothy on Instagram.
Yeah, ask the chat room. Is Dorothy still alive? And I know they did some dark stuff with her. Give me 10 minutes, Lord. Okay. Tell me, Cap, send him the link.
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw some lady who said she was Dorothy said she didn't like the movie. She wanted to walk out, but she brought somebody to the movie.
David Blazer, what up? He says, Killah, you prophesized Leos to take it all, but you already did that. You had us at the lounge between two pillars of ivory. Shout out to Nas Born Allah, Big Cap, Ceaseless One, Phil B, Crip Jesus, Nate, AD, K Pillars, and all y'all's. Shout out to David J. Blazer. Shout out to Crip Jesus too. I gave my number. I mean my so you can send that the Musa joint.
Okay, well, I think it's a different Dorothy, not Judy Garland, because she passed from an accidental barbiturate overdose.
Yeah, bro. You talk about that movie is in the 30s, I believe, AD.
Yeah, so not that one.
Nah. Which one you talk about? Hated? You know how much?
No,
all right.
I saw on Instagram. I saw on Instagram about.
I need to go to my source right now. They said that they did so much sexual stuff with her. She hated the movie because they were like doing stuff to her sexually and during the movie harassing her.
This lady.
Let me see.
I don't know if it's gonna show her real name. It says Dorothy does not love Wicked. You seen this?
I can't see.
Wicked, and I loathed it. I not only hate is too small. I loathed it. I thought it was everything that was wrong with today's society. I detest all that music that's been written since the days of the American Songbook. I think Frank Baum, who had such a charming story of the Wizard of Oz, is totally commercialized and ruined by this ridiculous idea that they've stolen from Frank Baum. The whole thing was just so bad that unfortunately I brought someone to the movie and I didn't want to make her upset and take her away since I brought it to the movie. So I suffered through most of it and finally couldn't take it anymore, and we left before the ending. Oh.
She hated it, but I'm trying to see what Dorothy this one is.
Nah, it ain't the real. I don't even know who that is. That's Julie Garland.
No, this is Dorothy Wiggins.
Are you saying that are you saying that this movie was created based on this woman?
No, I'm trying to see because it was misleading because they called her real name's Dorothy, but I don't know what connection she has to. I think she's probably just an old lady. She's an old social media star.
She don't have nothing to do with the Wiz though.
Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't know that at the time when I saw it though. So my bad. But it's crazy. You could be a social media star at 98 years old.
You could be an actor at 98.
That's crazy.
That's one thing in this country that never goes out. Acting doesn't take no age because they can always use an old person in a movie that someone can help across the street, or someone who have magic powers that work as a janitor, or just that old lady hands that can touch and heal you. It was a lady named Mother Teresa. You know about her?
No, yeah.
That you could hug her, right? And she would just hug you, and you would feel better. Or she'll tell you, take all. You know anything about this lady?
About who?
That she'll take all your virtue. That if you go hug Mother Teresa,
Oh yeah.
she would cry, and people would just hug her.
Mm.
You know anything about stigmata?
No, what's that?
Have you ever saw the movie Stigmata?
I don't think so.
Stigmata is the crying virgin. They said people have seen this statue bleed.
What?
Yeah, there's a movie on it.
Crying statue?
Yeah.
I never heard that. I mean, I'm sure you could make one. Create an effect,
Yeah. It comes from the mind. I don't know. These are what these people said they see. And they could have fabricated whatever, but this is what they said.
Hmm.
So her name is Mother Teresa, and there's another one called the Stigmata. The Stigmata. Read the Stigmata for the people.
Stigmata.
Why is one like this?
Bodily wounds. A scar left by a hot iron.
Yeah, it's almost like Catholic or stuff like that.
1999 film.
Yeah.
So Stigmata movie.
Yeah, Nia Long was in it too.
Oh my gosh.
So that was all type of crazy stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't watch this.
Yeah, you can't be scared of it.
Not my style. Well, it's not that I'm scared of it. It's I already disagree with it by looking at it.
It's nothing to agree with. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in the movie. See, this is what I'm saying. We got to be able to watch certain movies. Like there's a lot of movies people told me about that I go, okay, I gotta. So one day when I find the time, I'm not saying turn Catholic.
Yeah.
I just asked you, did you see the movie?
Never seen it. I don't think I would see it.
I feel you. Sometimes I don't have time. I don't have time for certain movies that's past.
I just know it's not my thing. Like Saw movies, not gonna watch it. Most horror movies, not gonna watch it. Because to me it's like that's a twisted person's mind.
Yeah, I don't like the serial killer stuff because it turns you into a serial killer.
Oh damn.
Like, yeah, it does. Those movies like Jason and in the 70s, I wish what's the name of it? Those movies turned. That's why a lot of the 45 caliber killer, when they was doing all that, people want to be Jason and stuff. That starts the crazy killings that be going on in the South and do certain. They push all of that stuff in your mind. Certain of those they affect you psychologically.
Psychologically, yeah. Demetrius was like, women take 80 to scary movies to hear him scream. I don't scream, but I'm a little jumpy. It's the jump scares. I'll be like, oh damn, when something just pops up out of nowhere. That's when I
So
had
no,
more coffee.
you got to watch both ways. AD, and keep your tool on you, already cocked, ready to go if anything go down.
Man, it's the jump scares, man. It's the music too, like the sound and the music, because we always go to nice theaters and stuff like that. Nah, and then some movies are
Check out
just
that
dumb.
cultic.
There's a lot of stupid horror movies that it's like, how is this
Oh, the
even
cultic. Yeah, I
entertaining?
laugh at the. You talk about the cultic 70 joints, where every time they go to some creek, it'd be a bunch of kids that go to the woods, and one of them ventures off, and there's always a serial. These are just serial killers that live out there. Um, I think the hills have eyes. You talk about stuff like that, right?
I've seen that. The
Mother
Hills Have Eyes.
Dearest. Mother Dearest was kind of done. Night of the Living Dead, yeah.
I end up just
But
rolling
don't
my
they,
eyes at all of them because always looking at production. I'm looking at the way the story's being written. I'm looking at all of this because I have a producer's mind. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like breaking down the music. Oh, this music coming in too low right here. I don't feel the emotion of this scene. I'm always like watching with a director's eye. You know what I mean? But I try to keep quiet because I don't want to ruin the movie for whoever's trying to watch it like a normal person. So I don't.
right.
I already. That's the way I listen to music too. I don't listen to music like a normal person. I don't listen. I don't watch TV or movies like a normal because I'm pretending like I'm helping out with the production itself. You know what I mean? Like, was this scene impactful? Could have this been better? Did that character sell the part right? You know what I mean? This is a bad casting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always breaking it down in my head like that. So horror movies are just a big mess. It's
You are
like
you
they're always just a big mess. And
sloppy killers, right?
yeah, the slashers are the worst. Like Scream.
Yeah.
I just
Because
watched it.
they show the guy face like, and he's him swing, cut, splash of blood.
Oh
That's
my
how they used to.
god, it's so bad.
They throw the blood as the same way the knife goes is like slash. But those are done by psychotic, crazy lunatics too. They he writing all that stuff. Like I talked to this director, this old director one time. He was like, "Ooh, we can have blood just spilled." The way he said blood, he was like, "Blood just spill all over it. Blood, 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 everything blood." They have gallons of blood around this. They
Mm.
crazy, yo.
I like
But you know who likes blood?
who's
Quentin
that?
Tarantino.
Yeah, he's twisted though. Everyone knows he's twisted.
I,
He's
I
made
talked to him.
some great uh what are they called? Like cult classics. I respect because he does have a good job with the direction. I get it. It's twisted, but it's not
He
that
said, "Preet,
stupid.
you know what I think?" He said, "Preet, you know what I'd like to do? Cause I met him with Rither." He said, "No, let me tell you one thing about the Rither. Yo, we could do mad stuff." Rither was like, "Yo, Priest is one of considered like one of the dopest MCs." He gave me some props. And so he say, "Yeah, man, come on to my crib and I can throw you." I thought he showed me on his film because he watches
Hmm.
old movies. He
Yeah.
was like, "I like these." He said, "I like these kind of movies. These these movies." That's how he said it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I tell the rest on my Patreon. I can't give it all away, bro. I did it. That's my image. But that's what he said. Yo, I love the blood part. The blood things, yeah, to really get.
Yeah, I mean sometimes if it's a villain and they deserve it or something like that, it can be cool. It just depends. It has to have some type of realism. You know what I'm saying?
Realism. Yeah, that's what I like. Realism. They
Yeah.
like the blood. It's like when the blood come out, movies should be made with another blood. But see, you got a director's mind, right? So every director thinks different. You have your sixth sense type of directors.
Yeah.
I just like for it to happen
So
different. I think
I
I
had
like to deal with that. You
I
know what I mean?
yeah.
You got those. What you mean? And then the confused killers in the movies, they'd be like, "What? He was no, it was what?" It's always suspenseful.
Mm.
It's like, no, it wasn't. Well, it
Um
could be.
I had this hot Asian girl come by after work on the first, right? And
How hot?
she wanted to watch Squid Game.
I like to say that because when people say hot, how hot?
She's pretty she's pretty banging. But
All right, yeah.
I'm easily turned off by some of these chicks. So she wanted to watch Squid Game. So I got the Netflix going. I'm getting comfy. I'm like, fine, stupid Squid Game, so stupid. I put this thing on, man. It was just bad, and it's just like shooting and just like unnecessary stuff happening. The writing was bad. I didn't like the lighting. I was just like not feeling it at all. She wanted to watch another episode. I'm like, oh damn, this ain't going the way I wanted it to, because she's actually trying to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's bad.
I was trying to Netflix and chill. We ended up watching Netflix and actually chilling. It's just,
Oh man.
I know. I just
Listen,
wasn't digging
you
it
can't
at
just
all.
come over to the crib. Especially there's a certain movie you gotta be into, and then you start going to Squid. Was she like cartoons?
No, she just wanted to watch Squid Game because I guess she had seen the first
What's
one.
Squid Game? What's
It's this
Squid Game?
Netflix thing where it's like based out of Japan or Korea or something like that, where like they're playing this game, and if you fail the game, you die.
What?
Yeah,
She was.
she was all into that stuff. I'm
What is
not
it
into
like?
that stuff.
Wait a minute, is it a killing game?
Yes, it's one
what's
of
that? What's
those.
that
It's a
about?
Japanese one or it's a Korean one. I remember seeing the previews and I'm like, nope, not for me. I ain't watching that. It looks so dumb. It's very popular. A lot of people watch that
Some
stuff.
hot chicks like stupid movies.
I know. I hate that. My gosh.
Yeah.
They like stupid things, and some of them have the worst taste in music too. It's even worse with the music.
I can't take baby voice. What?
I kind of like that though. The really
You like
girly,
the-
the girly girls, the ones that are really prissy and girly and like wear
You like
pink.
them?
I like those chicks. Yeah, I can pull them faster. I have a higher success rate. I don't like the chicks that are like tough or like have any kind of masculinity to them and stuff like that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I don't want no chickens. Yo, what's good? You
Yeah,
good? Yeah. We good. We good. Yo, take me up the block. Go get me some
yeah.
cigar.
Those are the
Nah,
chicks you call bro. What's up, bro?
Oh, yo, why you playing? Like a lot of chicks. Why? Like a lot of chicks.
Yeah,
I didn't get on my NY chicks because they wow. I don't know what's wrong. Yo, why you playing? Yo, you hurt? Yo, what's good?
yeah,
Yo, why you playing games, yo? Yo, I don't be playing like that. Yo, we could throw something. But it's just the environment because sometimes it get cold. Your attitude get cold sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Your
yeah,
attitude it be switching, and you could be when you looking at commercials and sometimes they be having snuffy sneezy. How many commercials you see with cough medicine in
I'm
Cali?
I'm gonna be
Most of
honest.
them.
I don't see many commercials because I don't have
Thank
TV.
you. And
Yeah,
thank you. Listen, in New York, every commercial is, especially in the wintertime, is all about, they know you in the house. It's all about NyQuil, snuffy, sneezy. Do you got sinus? Because they know that it's cold out there and that you got to wear all the type of layers and you might not get caught out there. So the commercials are geared to um, the environment. So they know, all right, push all of the cough medicine towards the north. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And so most of the commercials in New York at nighttime, it's all about cough, head colds, fevers, feeling because the weather is so bad and during the winter, it's cold. You know what I'm saying? So they push it out there. Out in Cali, you gonna get your avocado toast in springtime running and jogging. Are you what's the name enough? You're gonna get your sun in the city. You're gonna get a different type of commercial. Your commercials won't look like um where it's winter, where a lot of winter happens at. I bet you go to Chicago. Out,
I'm laughing
you
at
know,
I'm laughing at the chat. They're like, "How you not have a TV and you got monitors?" It's all YouTube.
Yo, AD, you know they be getting.
I know. It's funny. It's funny though.
Who's that? Dimitri.
No, that was unsubscribed.
Oh, okay.
He's got it right. Watch his YouTube on monitor. I don't have a TV. Well, I got premium, YouTube premium. You know what I'm saying? You got to have YouTube premium. No commercials. Can't stand commercials.
Yo, shout out to my brother. Hold on, man.
Which is
My man,
ironic because I make commercials too. It's ironic. I make commercials, but I hate them.
My man Jamie, man. Shout out to him and his family. He's going through something right now. He gotta we gotta put our energy towards him, you know what I'm saying? He has he's been diagnosed with lung cancer.
Oh,
Shout
damn.
out to that. Yeah. And his family, you know, he been coming through talking a lot of time. He got some bad news, so I gotta shout him out. You know what I mean? So
Hold on.
which-
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm trying to tell Mink I already sent the link.
yeah.
You gotta check your Instagram, Mink.
Early is so heavy. Yeah, the weather is no weather like this on the planet, yo.
Yeah.
Cali got that. Cali got that weather, yo. Yeah, I can hate if y'all want. Cali be like, what? Sunshine. Right weather. You ain't getting that. I don't care. You might have to go to Australia to hang with this type of weather, yo. And still it all. It's still gonna come out. So the commercials are not geared for that. But in New York, it's nighttime sneezy, snuffy, sniffing where you feel sneezy. You ever had cold, sneezy snort? In the you got a head cold coming right about now. You ever coughed and got under a pillow and got under the bed sheet and had to cough more? Coughing is coughing. That is happening over in the East Coast, bro. Because in the winter, it's gonna be winter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the commercials are geared different. The way they know that people are living and what you have to deal with is around your environment. So society fills you out just like the algorithm. How we begin the whole podcast. We begin the whole podcast by talking about the algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
And so they fill you out. They know you in the house right now. Why do you think they play so much crazy commercials at nighttime? Because they know grandma can't sleep or granddad. Or if you just a single person, you up all night long. And mostly old people are because the society makes them like separate unless you holding on to your loved ones. They, this right here can cause nausea, blah, 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 blah. If you're sick, you can't sleep. So all the weird commercials come on late at night. Take nighttime, whatever it's called. Grimlicide. Take Grimlicide. Grimlicide will help you with the side effects. We run nausea, sleeping, slut. They know you up at night. Why you up so late? They don't start it like that, but they know, are you over? They be hitting you like, are you over 60? Are you over? They know you damn. The news is off, bro. What you gonna do? Yeah, these are 3 in the morning. Yeah, they know you home, so they hit you in the head. There was a episode on South Park where they was targeting the old people, right? Remember that thing they used to do about the home shopping network?
Yeah, I remember Shopping Network.
This one right here is Blue Topaz. And all the old people, so they knew all the old people would buy these little fake glass and they would just, I'll offer you. It's only for $2,000, $500, and it's all yours. It was all targeted towards old people, lonely people.
Yeah, It's
The way
misleading.
religion is. Religion you sell because they have evangelists on TV, televangelists, targets towards the people who need, because love is taken from the planet. Love is hard to come across now. Everything right now is kind of hard. So when you find an inkling of a touch of caring or healing or love, you gravitate to it because it's just like someone who's deprived of sugar for so long, and you start getting that little bit. If your tongue is sour and you just or need a thirst and you just need a little bit of water. So they know if we suck the planet from love, and we put just a little fake love up there, and we put it in the form of religion, you want to gravitate to it, suck it down because it's quit your false deception.
Hmm.
Peace, Lord, peace.
But it's
Peace.
thinking of you. Peace, what up? Peace. Big up in the building.
What's the deal, Lord?
What up? What's good with you?
What's the deal?
It's been it's been a trying, and yesterday was an exuberation day. We stomped the monkey snot out of Pittsburgh, but then today, man, I woke up and saw the Broncos galloping away with our playoff chances.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, listen. Vengeance is mine. Look, but that's all right though. You know why? Because Joe Flacco, one thing about him, y'all got crazy weapons, yo. He got crazy weapons. Higgins, huh?
I mean, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. What I said, Joe Flacco? My bad. Yeah, that's just why you can say Joe Davis, right? Now Joe Burrow. Yo, he gonna be around. Hold up. How old is Joe Burrow? 25?
Like 25, yep, 25.
Yeah, he's 25. He gonna be here around. Y'all just gotta get the defense together and stop losing so early to I'm not gonna front. Washington Commanders are real. I used to laugh at that name, like, what's a commander? Now I know. That quarterback, when y'all lost to them, that's what happened.
Yeah, that was a bad loss. And them and the Patriots, bad loss.
Yeah, the Patriots, yep.
That was the worst loss of the whole season.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. The Patriots couldn't pay for a win. You know what I'm saying?
They the number one or number two pick in the draft, and we lost to them. That don't even make no sense.
They couldn't even pay for it. You give we selling wins. They don't have enough money. They got to put money together, gather up change just to get them. This is all we got. This is all we get. You got number 2 draft in a joint. I know, man. Huh?
You still sick?
Yeah, I'm a little bit. My voice, I don't know what they put in the fog, man. But I've been drinking I feel a little bit better. But they've been putting some, I don't know. It's like I be having hot flashes, like smell, like.
Yeah, me too, Lord. Like the last, I've been sick. I told you I've been sick I've been sick twice in the last month. I don't know what it is, but every time this fool Trump get in office, it's some kind of bird flu, or they got some shit in China right now called pneumonia-ness or some shit going on right now.
Yo, I heard about Damn. I'm telling you that. I need that info right away. I heard they can't even get in the hospitals, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
In office, man, he do some kind of biological warfare type joint.
Right. Right.
They been getting on him real tough. They blew up a whole Tesla in front of his hotel last week.
I heard about that. Yo, matter of fact, I was there. I was leaving that.
Oh, he was out there.
It was early in the morning. All I heard was ambulance. I saw early in the morning. I said, "Damn, there's a lot of ambulance, well, fire trucks and stuff like that." I just heard, "Woo, woo, woo." I got up out of there. Got up out of there. I was like, "Oh man, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man."
I think it's
So
gonna be going down, Lord, during the whole Trump administration. I think it's gonna be just like hell's wind staff.
yeah, hell yeah, yeah, like you said, hell yeah,
Hell,
word,
just hell's wind. It's just all bad. Just like I don't know, man. Every time this dude, the first time he got in office, man, LA was a ghost town. You know what I'm saying?
uh, oh right, I know why. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's be in office, man. And now the guy,
that was him, right? And then
yeah.
the George, what's his name?
When Trump was in office the first time, that's when we got the coronavirus.
Right, but they always use that. What was it, George Floyd?
Yeah,
George,
yep, George Floyd. Well, I think that was up under Trump administration, if I'm not mistaken.
but everybody was marching in the streets. They always use that name George for some reason, because if you get George as the first, supposedly be the first president, right? So everything changed with that name, George. And then on this one, George.
No, it's your
Hey,
birthday.
that's the young one.
Oh, my youngest boy, that nigga, boy is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. You know, your youngest son, he don't get it.
Hey, yeah. What's that one? The youngest?
Yeah, that's the minute.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, what you said?
I said, yes, my youngest son, a Minotep.
Ooh, tap. That's crazy. Right. A middle tap. Yo, that I like the image. And what do a middle tap, what that mean again?
Piece of almond.
The piece of armor. That's fire. Fire. Right. Peace, a middle tap.
I'm on the show, man. I told you that. Go in the room and close the door. Oh, hold up, man. Let me get the belt for him real fast. Okay, that got him in the room. All right. Yeah, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yo,
crazy, Lord. I don't know what we go to expect, man, up under Trump administration, Lord. I've been really working hard on the land project and getting everything in order to go up there with that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
For the next 4 years, I done put mad money away to the side just to go get some bulldozers and shit like that so we can move a lot more rock and dirt out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yo, is at that point. Yo, you on point. And you
Yeah.
working like the ant. You working like the ant in the summer. Word. Because you know the ant that work in the summer, they eat lovely in the winter when everything's covered because their world is in. That's crazy.
Yeah, they like the
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, they start preparing and stuff, man, for the spring to gather the water, summer to get the harvest and stuff like that. And then you live off of everything during the wintertime, like you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you live off all your work during the wintertime. Heck yeah. But yeah, it's
Listen, what the Kepler is doing. Prepare yourself now, man. It's something in preparing. That's to the whole crap room. Everybody preparing is being on point. So you is prepared so you don't have to get ready when you already ready. You know,
yeah.
that's
Preparation prevents poor performance.
right. Give a
Yeah.
bomb for that. Kitty. Yo, give a bomb for that. Hey, you still with us? Are you up there?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
letting
okay.
I'm letting y'all have a conversation.
Oh, yeah, 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 definitely. Definitely. But it's good. You know what? Like I was saying, it's good. See, some of us watchers, some of us doers, some of us are doorkeepers, some of us, it's like a body. So everybody can't do the same thing. Some of us are chemists. Some of us deal with, animals. Some of us deal with magic. Some of us deal with spells. But each class got their own thing and what they do as form the body, and that's the part of it. It's like I can't go to the alchemist and speak on the science if I don't know it, or I can't go to the magician to see his secrets. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know what he did to manipulate the enemy, the magi.
Yeah, real talk. We all got a place on the pyramid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
It's
something
different.
to it when they throw those snakes.
Yeah,
They had powers. It was like there's other powers. It was like, yo, that's on point. That's showing you that great empire. Everybody get their head or they strength on there. That's it's strength in numbers.
yeah. Real talk, man. Because these times, man, it's like we so laxy daisy in America because we got it so good. Food is right across the street. Everything that we need is right here, this, man, or whatever. But man, all it takes is just one situation for all that shit to be gone. Like instant. You know what got me like that, Lord? It's like when I was a kid, I was used to live in Granada Hills.
Mm.
So in the '94 earthquake in Northridge, Granada Hills is right next to Northridge. So like literally, I remember waking up in the morning and like literally seeing everything on the wall shake off the wall and fall on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And then
And
went from having running water and lights to none of that. You know what I'm saying?
ooh,
Literally
yeah.
going in the backyard, going to the swimming pool, taking the water out of the swimming pool and pouring it in the back of the toilet, flush the toilet. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Indeed. Yeah, yeah, but it crazy.
Racist shit.
No, but it's real though. It's like, yo, how do it feel? I wonder how it is like if you in a pool and an earthquake came.
Yeah, that shit is all. It literally shook out. I would say at least about a foot of water out of the swimming pool.
Wow,
You
that's
know what I'm saying?
crazy.
From the '94 Northridge earthquake, I was in the group home at the time. I was like 14, and it
Mhm.
literally shut water up out of the swimming pool, and like literally they had to bring around a water truck. That's why I've been telling everybody we need to get us a water truck just for the Black community. We need to get our own water truck because literally when the resources get low, every community they fend for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Be like,
yeah.
yo, this shit over here. And they literally, you know what I'm saying, certain communities weren't getting resources because the other community was like, yo, we need the resources first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me being
Actually, how do you do it? Like, do you ask or do you like what you do? What's the first steps?
the first step, I would say, man, like in emergency, man, the first step is always water. Because you can't really do nothing without water. You can't really make no food. You can't do nothing. Water is always the primary situation. That's why we're telling everybody about building a water machine. Because that's like
Mhm.
literally you control water, you know that, Lord. Just go back to the now. If you control water, you control everything.
You try to walk. Yeah, hell yeah. Everybody said that you had to go through the water. Yeah, yeah. The four rivers. The now
Yeah,
being. Yeah, exactly. Even the way children act. Like if you go to the desert, right?
yeah,
It the vibe. Everybody hot, people looking at. But as soon as you go to the water, the closer you get to the beach, you can't even hear. You'll hear people screaming and yelling, having fun, and you just hear the waves before you even get there.
before you
Same
went.
sand, Lord, same sand. But the water makes it a difference because the desert sand is deserted. You don't see nothing. It's like the opposite. It's like life and death.
Yeah,
But the water makes the sand, it's like the water makes the desert life. It gives the desert life because the sand is still in.
yeah. Real talk.
We might have a mirage, a glass scenery, That ain't even real. It's an illusion. What they call it, hallucin. You know, when you see the mirage.
For the mirage, yeah.
They call it the mirage.
That's a
Yeah,
And
hallucination.
yeah,
yeah,
hallucinate. You see in water, but it really ain't there.
yeah.
If you
Like
go without sleep for a while and you're driving, you're gonna see things.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I did that one time. I had an old school Cadillac, and I remember going. I was in the fast lane, and I remember waking up in the slow lane.
Mm.
Yeah, that's when I just pulled over and just shut the car off. I was like, yeah, it's time to. I was coming back from Morongo early in the morning.
yeah, yeah, it's time to shut it down right there.
Time to
Word.
shut it.
Yeah, I don't play that. There's always that's why them little hotels be on the side.
Yeah,
Those little super eights they made for that. They made for those little joints. You know, I'm not telling if y'all try to find one, find a good one, but they be on the side of the road. So it's hard to find a good hotel. Like if you just driving by yourself, sometimes those super eights be good. It'd be a couple of them if you like that. But if you can find you a good for you balling it, if you find you a good but some of them be good just to get up, go get a couple of naps, and sleep in. And I'm talking about if you drive a long distance
yeah.
on the side of those roads, those truck stops, they be having their own little secret stops, man, because it's real out there. You start hallucinating, like AD said, like when Kev said, you start waking up in the slow lane.
Yeah.
It's time to pull over.
For real, for real.
Yeah, it's time to pull over.
But there's some kind of bio. I'm telling you, man, it's something like if you paying attention to the news as much as I have, as far as like what's been going on with all the different countries trying to break away from the American dollar and
Uh-huh.
start their own currency and do trade amongst themselves without being totally dependent. Because you know what happened was, you remember what OPEC is, right? The oil producing nations, and you remember how the dollar used to be traded up under OPEC. Like you literally, if you was in a nation anywhere in the world, you couldn't buy oil unless you had the dollar. So literally you had to go on the foreign exchange market, change your dollar over to the United States dollar, buy oil, and then get it sent to your country. So like literally you couldn't buy any goods and services on the world exchange market unless you had the dollar. So when the war broke out between Ukraine and Russia, what happened was Russia jumped up off of the Swift exchange market and started using their own ways of trading. And then they've been started up the BRICS joint, but they started figuring out ways to do trade between India and China and Iran and other countries without using Swift banks. So what that did was it started making the dollar start to devalue, because now you got a whole bunch of other countries that don't want to use the dollar no more. So now Trump coming into office, and he's telling them that, look, if you don't want to use the dollar no more, you can't sell inside of the United States market. So literally we had a total financial global war right now, where literally it's just like waiting on somebody just like literally to push the button before everything crack off, where it's just like World War II was. But now what they're doing is Trump getting in office, and now they're starting to release. They didn't release the biological warfare germ inside of China, and now I think it done hit America now, and that's why I called you. You was sick. I'm sick. My Queen Amethyst, she's sick. You know what I'm saying? People I know all in LA is all sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, why is everybody just sick? I don't just think because I was just sick 4 weeks ago, so why am I sick again? So it's some kind of biological warfare that's going around that's making everybody sick, man. And it's not a coincidence that every time this fool about to get in office, it's always something that's making everybody sick. And I think it got something to do with the war, them doing some kind of biological warfare, like you said, spraying chemicals in the air and dropping people's immune systems, and you know what I'm saying, making them infectious. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Wow, Lord, that's crazy. Well,
But it's
Bob,
like going down right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's literally around the world. Like it's been getting worse and worse by the day. Like just watching all of these different nations, especially Russia and China and Iran, and then I put it all together. You know, this dude. You know, well, I don't really want to. That's a whole nother subject. But, you know, I don't want to make the Podcraft hot. You know what I'm saying? But
What happened? With who? With who?
I don't know if you want to talk about that, Lord. It's shit's hot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, I missed that part. Who is it? Just say the name. Text it to me.
It's you know, Biden.
Uh,
You know, Biden came out 2 weeks ago and said that he was a Zionist.
yeah. Let's go through that first before we do it. And text it because see now look, we not scared, but certain things like me and McCap, we a bill. Let me let y'all know we a bill before we do the show or outside the show. But it's important that y'all know y'all gonna get it in maybe a different type of form. So we're gonna do some. We're gonna let y'all know certain codes because you gotta move like because they got fingerprints. They did they joint with fingerprints. I was fingerprints, so we gotta fingerprint them, and well, fingerprint get some type of prints on us. So you know, what I mean,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that those fingerprints are the same, right? Like the
Yeah, and then you know it's getting wild too because you know when Trump was in office, he said that he was going to start. You know, I am Lord, but you know, Trump when
Yeah.
he was in this, I mean, when he was running for his campaign, he said that he was going to start giving the police more immunity, right?
Yeah, listening.
So what happened was 2 weeks ago, well, not 2 weeks ago, on my daughter's birthday, on December 9th, they beat this dude really bad in in jail in New York. Heard about that dude named Robert
I
Brooks.
saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Let's put out that's not Holocaust. That's in that on the guy Holocaust return, but he was in police custody. So certain people are saying that that's him. They sent me the film, but that's not him in that I saw in that. That was in NY, right?
Yeah, that was in NY. It's in Marcy Correctional Facility.
Wow, crazy.
So they beat him to death, right?
Right.
So when they beat him to death, they the police supposedly got fired, but they still haven't charged the police yet. You hear me?
Right.
Even though they got it on film of them actually beating the man to death. So I'm like, yo, y'all done beat the man to death, but you won't even get a man no charges?
Justice. There's no justice really in this system. Let me say a sad truth. And I want y'all to all realize that there's no justice in this. This place is ran and done by evil. And even though they pretend like they're going to be right, in the end, they always end up doing injustice to our people. And they do injustice not just to our people, but to all people, because they are only for their own and they're only looking out for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hear stories like this and it saddens me because, but I'm gonna tell y'all to straighten up because it's a reality check.
Yeah.
You're not going to get no justice in this system because this system is not about giving us justice. They're about just us. They're about themselves.
Yeah, true indeed.
You got to call it what it is sometimes. You got to call it what it is sometimes. That's devilish work, and it's at high places. So the same people that run things and they put it on low vibrations or say this person is this, but who's controlling all of that? It's all started top. It's all started from the top. The system now. and they've been oppressing, and they don't be giving out. That's why I can't stand stories, because these are true stories,
Yeah.
because they are what they always been. They're the devil. And that's what it is. The devil is deceived. They deceived everyone with lies. And
Yeah.
I'll just call it like it is. So,
Hey, you know that's so cold, Lord. I was listening to your song and you said the USA stands for under Satan's authority.
that's right.
That shit hit me so hard, Lord, because you know,
It's the real.
yeah, that shit hit me so hard, Lord. I was listening to it and I was just like, damn, like, but you know what's so crazy, Lord? It's like, boom, you remember when I was just locked up and I did them 5 months, right? So, we never really got deep into it.
Right.
Like this is calling him. I gotta call him back. But you remember I had got into that situation I had told you about. Well, you remember it, Lord. You know what I mean?
Yes. Sword of justice. Sword of love. The sword of justice. I call it the sword of justice.
So,
Yeah.
the cold thing about this to show you how cold the justice system is, right? It's like, when you have a background as being a black militant in California, they hold the justice of standard against you at a harder penalty because they don't really want you on the street. So the cold thing about it is that my public pretender that I had that was supposed to be working on my case or whatever, he was cross-examining the witness that said that one that filed the case against me with her dude that had got injured in the whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she publicly got on a stand and said that her dude had pulled the knife out on me first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when she said,
the father of lies.
Yeah, when she literally said that, the dude had pulled the knife out on me first, my public pretender was like, yo, Your Honor, can we dismiss this case now? You know what I'm saying? Because like literally, this is a self, you know what I'm saying? What's the word for it, Lord? This is a self-defense case. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If somebody pulled a knife out on you, just because that person got, you know what I'm saying, it didn't come out the way that they wanted to come out, it still doesn't mean that that person is guilty because you made an act against that person first. You feel me? Do you know, Lord? Do you know that the judge said that he's going to let the case go forward just because of the injury that the person sustained? Now, I've never seen that happen before in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does a person still get, you know what I'm saying, left in jail, even though they was defending themselves against somebody who admitted that they pulled their weapon on the person first? You feel me?
Right. Because they're not about pure justice. It's about who can make them who sounds better, or who can make them. They are blind. See, sometimes we thinking that blind, the blind justice, they don't see what. That's all a lie. First of all, they got that image from some deity or whatever. Turn their blind eye on things, but they make the laws, so they have to be dealt with it. It's like, come on, bro. They create all of this chaos, and that's why the world is not happy right now. It's because the justice system not working because of how they treat the people.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can only get away with that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You can only get away with that for so long, like you said, until the people start to rise up. But like I said, also too, the people are living in such so-called good conditions, and that the enemy is so strong right now that, you know what I'm saying, it's just wild, Lord. It's just wild. I'm saying that.
The beast, the ego beast. He had an ego beast, and it's like, yo, You can't, man. We gotta talk about this. You know, because when you poke the finger, then they show the power over the people. When the people really have the power, you have to sit down and start really take control over our actions, not move on the emotions, because that's how they kind of like um, manipulate everyone and have them fear and emotions and keeping us in that kind of like box while they continue supporting movies that creates a negative trait on our children and our people. And it's like pushing out that. I heard you and Crip Jesus talk about hip hop and what type of hip hop was pushed out to manipulate the minds in the beginning. That was kind of cold. That was deep. But who's pushing it? Allowing it? I want the airwaves. I want the radio waves. I want this in a system. I want, you know,
Yeah.
no, give you bug. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to do. I can go up there. Whoa, I got a God in my house. That's what, that's what it is.
That
You don't
show
even got
called
to speak English. You can just go, that'll go. Sit around just doing that. It's like, yo, man. Yo, when you look at it, it is funny though. But that's what
yeah,
it is.
you be right, Lord, because like one thing I said on there, I said, yo, if you get control of everything, the first thing you want to control with human beings is their senses. If you control it, you know what I'm saying? If you control what they eat, what they hear, what they smell, if you control all of their seven senses, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, you can manipulate them any way that you want to. So it's
Exactly.
like, and especially, you know, we come from such a sensitive position where we come straight up out of, you know what I'm saying, the civil rights movement where we don't really have that, you know what I'm saying, true understanding of who we are, you know what I'm saying, because we've been deprived of knowledge for so long that, you know, it's just like an empty jar. You know, you can just fill them up with whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And if you play it long enough, you know, they'll just start to, you know, move. It reminds me every time I think about it, Lord, the first thing pop up in my mind is that movie with Bruce Willis, man, and Chris Tucker. And he was playing like fairy kind of looking nigga with the funny hair. What's that? The Fifth Element? Ain't that what it's called?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
you remember the Fifth Element? You remember them big dumb animals? I forgot they had like these big ass bodies but little ass heads, and they was all in the elevator. And the elevator music came on, and the dude was behind them, and he would just move them to the elevator movement, and they were just all in the elevator, just moving to them. Every time I think about that, that's the first thing I think of, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, we've self-corrupted ourselves by listening to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go see that movie again. I'm glad you said that. Mary J said all we want is just all she want to be is just happy.
That's the part right there, Lord. That's the part right there. That's it. You see it? That's the part right there, yo. They was all in the elevator with the music on. They just started swaying to the music in the elevator, and that's what I think when I think of our people, man. You see
Yes.
it? They're right there. You see it?
Wait, I
Yeah.
think I'm getting one of them mixed up with Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, that might be. Yeah, that might. That's them right there.
Is to be happy.
Yeah, that's them. That is them. Ad.
That was Super Mario Brothers.
That was Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, those are the Goombas.
The Goombas. Yeah, but that might have been it then. That might have been it. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like you
Yeah.
said, man, know what he doing, man. You know what I'm saying? He know that if he control the environment, control the senses of the people, man, he can control, you know what I'm saying, which way they want to move and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
You
All
know
I
what I'm
want
saying?
to
What's that old saying? If you control a man's thinking, you need not worry which way he go.
Woo. Woo-hoo. Word.
You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just it's
What we
we
doing is doing a mental cleaning, y'all. I want y'all to get down and just get the children out the workroom for a minute. Sometimes you got to sit back and be like, okay, I need. Well, I'm not. You know, I got a cavity, and I need to go deep down there and find out that there's a cavity. Take it out, remove the cavity, because you can't grow if you let it just sit there. A lot of people we be looking at it and we sitting there and we know it, we have the feeling, but we don't want to say, no pun intended, we have the feeling, but you want to just take it out.
yeah.
We want to numb it and be like, oh, hey, and maybe if I close my eyes, the ostrich style, the ostrich put his head in the ground, he think he's gone.
Yeah.
Body
Yeah.
still there. Word. Yeah, he's sitting there. It's like, yo, when you look at it for what it really is and not what it appears to be, you'll feel yourself more free. Because certain things are just truth. Truth will set you free once you know it. Because we all in bondage with these lies that have been spreading for years. And that's the whole thing. When a brother drop some jewels, take the jewel, look at it, shove it yourself, man. Take a little bit of it and eat it. See if it's good for you, bro. And I'm telling you, you'll see. Oh man, you know this been right. I've been living in this illusion for a minute. Brother is right. The justice system is not really justice.
Not at
Really.
all.
Right.
You know, just like what they taught us, Lord, is just ice. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Talk to him.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Because
and ice, they ill with words.
yeah,
They're
you know what I'm saying?
the
That,
weekend, earn,
yeah,
you earn. The earn is you put your body in the earn, that's for your death, make you work all week. And and then you wake up in the morning, which is sad, and you're awake, which is the going to awakens for the day. So you working 9 to 5 just to be paid. And they say good morning. Yeah, it's
mm-hmm.
going around. Words, man, it's all coming out on the. He can't even stop it. It's like he got so many holes in his system. He's trying to hold this one come out, this one come out. Oh man, they found out about the first president. Found about Epstein. He hung himself. Yo, the jaw is crazy right now, left
You
and
think
right.
you think about it, Lord, if a whole Bible, right,
Mhm,
was off of a people, right, that
mhm,
went from trials and tribulation of their beginning, their enslavement, and then their freedom, right?
right.
Then shouldn't there be another book written about our beginning, our enslavement? And I
Mhm,
wouldn't even call them freedom yet because we still in bondage.
right.
So, but
Exactly.
so think about it. When the so-called Hebrews was up under the Kemetic Empire, right? They said that they was up under a magic spell.
Right.
Wouldn't you call what we're up under now a magic spell, where we actually believe that the dollar bill is our only source of freedom?
And they put a pyramid on it.
And
Yeah.
they put a head on.
And they put the pyramid on it with an eye in it, which don't have nothing to do with. That's them
And
peeking
then
through.
think about it, Lord, the first president that came and enslaved us, right? And established the government and won the freedom against the British Empire, George Washington, is the first person that has all of those Masonic symbols on there.
Oh, wearing the aprons.
Wearing the aprons, you know what I'm saying? The Kemetic aprons of the kings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let us
So they,
cook.
yeah, so they still running. So that's why I be telling people, I'll be like, yo, we're up under Set. We're not up under Asar no more. And Set
Mhm.
was God that wanted to enslave the world, and he was jealous of his brother, just like
Mhm.
Abel was,
So,
just like Cain was jealous of Abel.
yeah.
He
Say,
was he
yeah.
was but like I tell people, it's still the same. It's still the same. It's still the same empire because we still running the same. You know what I'm saying? Up under the same pyramid system as far as having the king and everything running up under the same numerical system of running from the top all the way down to the bottom. So it's still a pyramid system, but the
They
only
was the pyramid scheme.
yeah, it's up under a different king, but this king is the opposite of Asar.
Yeah.
Asar was lord of the what? Asar was lord of the perfect black, and what was Set?
Mm.
So you know what I'm saying? Everything runs back to the duality of it, but it's just different. Back in the ancient days, everything was free. There was no such thing as no rent and all of that crazy. That was foolishness. When they came over here, the year black people renting what? Pay what? Now you just go over there and you live. You pick off the tree, you eat, and there's buffalo over there, and you know you do what you do. Now everything is structured, numerical, everything run up under Tahuti, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now
Right.
everybody getting up every day trying to survive for what? To live the same life that people live when they didn't even have to pay rent. Didn't have to pay a mortgage, like you said with words, mortgage. You paying something all the way you die, 30 years of interest and money. I was looking at this study they were talking about the other day on usury. That's a whole nother subject, bro. And how they got us paying interest on everything when we loan our money off of everything, but we just so used to it that we think that that's natural. When all actuality, you got a whole section of the population that don't even pay interest on anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go into that. That's a whole, listen, we got to build it's called the RI. Well, let me look my sister, there's this, yeah, the IRA. And yeah, but your system, they got, oh man, this whole bank stuff, crazy.
Man,
crazy. They be like, they be like, rob it's crazy. Banksters. That's what George Maxwell, they banksters, man.
Yeah. And it's crazy because like we go buy a car, you know what I'm saying? You paying majority of the interest money before you even pay. You know what I'm saying? On the premium of the shit. You not even paying the regular loan, you paying interest on the joint, but see, we all caught up in that. So everybody's then that's what if you peep up that movie, The Squid Game, AD, you ain't watching. I've been watching, that's why I was tripping out. I've been watching The Squid Game, Lord. Then, I've been sick, so I'm being my queen. We've been watching The Squid Game for we've been watching The Squid Game for the last 2 days. Literally, I'm in season 2.
I gotta watch the Squid Game, man. Squid Game.
I can't do it.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something, Nate.
Yo,
This is the cold shit about the Squid Game.
Y'all keep on going. I'm gonna charge up my phone. I'm about to die.
All right. The cold thing about the Squid Game, AD, is this. Everybody that they send to the Squid Game is in debt. So what they do first is before they send them to the Squid Game is he come and humiliate them first. They already down and out. They already feeling bad. They already at the end of the road. So he played this little game with them, Asian game that they got called Dunk Shoe or whatever, Do Shoe or something, and he got to flip it off. Just a little kid's game. But they don't have no money. So being that they don't have no money, it makes them pay with their body. And the cool thing about it is that back in the days, a lot of the old banksters, that's how they would enslave people. They would make them pay with their bodies because they didn't have the money to pay back the loans. So what they would do is of them paying it back with money because they didn't have the money to pay it back, they would pay it back to labor.
Okay. I'm listening.
So when they get sent, so basically, so after that, once he would slap them, then he give them a call and be like, yeah, you come to them, pick them up, take them to the island, and then they play these games, and they play all kid games, but the sacrifice is in order to get yourself out of debt, you literally put your
Okay.
It just shows you how the financial system will literally.
Yo, you coming in real robot-y right now.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now? I'm moving the phone around. Can you hear me now?
A little bit better. You started to sound like those old little 80s calculator things. Remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, speak and spell.
Yeah, speak and spell. Dang, you sound like a speak and spell. That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like literally, you know what I'm saying? That's how they used to that's how they used to get people back in the old days to pay off their debt. They would get them to, that was one of the first forms of slavery, is that, you know, if you borrow something from a person who had money and you didn't have money to pay it back, then your labor would transfer that debt off, and they would put you to work sometime 5, 10, 15, 20 years paying off that debt. And then sometimes that debt would turn into generational debt if your father didn't pay that debt off.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like if you don't have money to pay the bill, they make you wash the dishes.
They would make you wash the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you die washing the dishes, then here come your son. Your son gotta pay that bill off.
Oh man. They're gonna make Mojito wash the dishes.
They'll make Mojito wash the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But it's a cool movie. It's the first season, man, was better than the second. The second season, you can tell Hollywood had started getting their hands into it, but the first season was more dark and you know what I'm saying, it kind of made more, especially if you have a historical reference on how debt works. You can see how stuff like that easily, you know what I'm saying, pushed itself back into existence, you know what I'm saying? And just imagine, you know, just how many people in America are in debt, and then this country is, you know, how much this country is in, and how much countries in debt to so many other nations. You know,
Yeah.
that's for real.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
I feel you.
That was my interpretation of Squid Game.
Okay. You saw the whole thing?
I saw all the season 1. I ain't watched season 2 yet.
Wow.
I ain't finished watching all. Season 2 is kind of corny to me so far.
See, that's all I've seen. I just seen season 2 because I had homegirl over here and it was like that's what she wanted to watch. I was trying.
Season 2 is cool.
I was trying to get my groove on.
Season 1.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my thing. I'm a Fast and Furious movie kind of dude.
It's kind of like that in season 1. It's kind of Fast and Furious in season 1. Season 2, if you start off at season 2, then you doing yourself an injustice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up. So Priest, I guess his phone is dying out.
Yeah. He still got to charge it up for a second.
I don't know. I don't think he's near a charger.
Huh?
I don't think he's near a charger right now.
Oh yeah.
So we might just move on to the music.
That's what's up.
If you're down. You ready for it?
You know me, man.
That's what's up. Let's do it. Okay, we're going right to the music. You ready?
Say no more.
Here we go.
Song promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, doing some song promotions. Going right into the forums. As y'all know, you could submit your tracks through killahpriest.tv/song promo. Today's first submission is by an artist named T. Destructo. With a song called Vices. Happy Vibes. Okay. I don't see the song uploaded, but we're going to check here on his BandLab. Okay, here we go. Here it is. That's cool.
That sound like a sample from Financial.
Yeah, I probably would have like worked on the very, very ending a little bit so it didn't cut off. But other than that, I think it was a cool track. I liked his verse and everything. Sounded cool. I think that's chill.
Yeah, I like it too, man. It's like a laid back vibe, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it in the car and just cruise down PCH.
Yeah. Once it's not so cold, that'll be something to do.
For real.
You know? PCH not too far from here.
Nah.
But yeah, man.
I like that song is dope.
That was cool. Shout out to Mr. Howard Terry, aka T. Destructo. That's what's up. I'm gonna hit refresh over here. Priest is still watching and listening, y'all, so don't be afraid to submit your tracks. He's still gonna hear it. But yo, that might be it for today. I think from what I see here, that was our only submission.
That was it?
That was it.
Hmm.
I don't see any other submissions on the forum. Let me double check my inbox. Double check real quick. Nope. That is it for today. We get a lot of submissions on Mondays. Cause you know Sundays is Sundays.
Yeah, everybody out.
Yeah.
Doing all.
Everyone's still recuperating from New Year's.
Yeah, y'all keep bringing that music in though, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged or anything like that, man. Keep putting them submissions in, man, because people be listening, yo. You know, people like to do collabs with each other and all kind of stuff, man. You never know, you know what I'm saying, who listening or what they listening to. You know what I'm saying? If you confident in your music, man, push it out there because you always gonna want the people to hear what you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed, man. That's for real.
Yeah, it's interesting. These song promotions get a lot of good feedback because some of them will clip up the segment and put it on their Instagram.
Yeah.
So that helps them. And then a lot of times there's a lot of collaborations going on between the artists that are submitting because they'll hit each other up. So that's cool. It's just like this big expanding network. And a lot of times Priest will like a beat and the artist will send the beat to Priest and he'll take it from there.
Man, you know, it's countless people, yo, that we can name, man, that, you know what I'm saying, that have sent music in and everything, man, dealing with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then collab, Zodiac, you know what I'm saying? Voltage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All kinds of people, man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, keep sending that music in, man, because somebody's listening, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. Top Boy Brand, Marco Buddha, you know what I'm saying? Zodiac, Voltage, you know what I'm saying? K9, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, don't y'all start snacking up on y'all music, man. Keep pushing that music out. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like, oh, man, listen, man. Keep pushing that music out.
Yeah, this is the year it's going to happen too, man. This is going to be a productive year for many reasons. I'm not going to talk on the astrology or anything, but from what I hear, like this year is going to be productive for everybody. Last year was tough for a lot of people. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of transformational lessons.
Man,
You know.
last year was, you know what I'm saying? I would say like one of the beginnings of war. You know what I'm saying? It's like the
Yeah.
quiet before the storm. You know what I'm saying? This year
Yeah.
to me, like this year, man, um, it's like just the best way I can put it. It's like sitting at the beach and all 2024, you was looking at the horizon. You could see the storm, but it hadn't reached the shore yet. This year, it's closer towards the shore. And you can actually feel the breeze from the storm. You can start to feel some of the little raindrops starting to sprinkle in and starting to hit the shore now. That's how close I think it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. This is going to be a very positive year. I'm excited. I can feel it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. David Blazer says this year's all about your attitude. It's presets. It's all of your manifestations.
Yeah.
Torian Howard says, just happy to be here. Was in a car accident, not fatal, but it brought gratitude and clarity to my life. That's cool, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. Being thankful.
Yeah.
Gratitude.
Khwaja Rakib says, teach a man how to fish, teach a man how to power, focus on his nuts, won't need Red Bulls or coffee. That's true. Yeah, man, quitting coffee was big for me. That was my transformation right there, which seems minimal. You know what I mean? It's not as, deep as like, this man went through a car accident and everything. That was a lot heavier, I'm sure. But like, I think everyone's gone through some type of transformation to where they're getting rid of something. We got to purge what's not working.
Sure indeed. Hey, I got emergency, AD.
It's all good, man. We're closing it out right now anyway.
All right.
So that's what's up.
All right, peace, everybody.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.
All right. I'm about to close the show out right now. Thanks to everybody who showed up, and we'll see y'all tomorrow for the second part of the Killah Priest Podcraft. Make sure y'all check out. It's going to be at 7 a.m. It's going to be a premiere. 7 a.m. Pacific Standard. Priest has a new track coming out. You're going to notice the thing right here looks like this. 80s Kings exclusive. So that comes out at 7 a.m. tomorrow. But you just check it out when you can tomorrow. And then we'll probably play it again during the podcast tomorrow. So that is what's up. And let's see, what should we leave y'all with?
Play that joint with Nehru.
Oh, there you are.
You hear me?
Yup. Perfect place.
Yeah.
Perfect track to end the show with. That's what's up. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, how'd I get off of here?
I'll close it out.
Your collection of Leonardo da Vinci masterpieces, Mr. Smith. They appear to have been recently painted on contemporary canvas with contemporary materials.
Then, age, death, the taste of dust. Do you understand?
You wanted a perfect, ultimate woman. As brilliant, as immortal as yourself. Your mate for all time.
Merkaba master. I charter demons to other worlds, drive devils to plaster, rush them to hell, breathing asthma. Place Satan on gurneys next to Hermes, send them off to their journey to Cleopatra. They read those chapters, egos captured. The Leo laughter, neoplasma. Run through my veins in this matrix, and my basement became a plaza. And now I'm in the Sky Lounge with negative spirit hackers. Build on math and we read the chapters. Observe through our windows at the quiet disasters. Riots at NASA, marches, gender pride, freedom rights for the masses. Till we do away with first and second citizen classes. Religion is backwards, trying to comprehend to the pastor. This gym is like Jasper. Either we all live and strive for the youth to survive, or it all ends with the rapture. Forget waiting on the man, I'm making a plan. And for the ages of false statements, I'm taking a stand. Start an investigation on Satan with a cross in my hand. Make a plea guilty, now face the jury. We're in the courts of I am. If I could just vanish from off the planet, like magic, become caught from granite. Days, mathematics is understanding.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. Hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear.
A billion stories in the naked city. Ghost told me that his best friend needs a kidney. We froze, reminisce of Tiffany in the cold. Open whiskey from the 20s, in the memory. Sympathy, made the angels play a symphony. Said he could've had a scholarship, toured different colleges. Now he's out of it, faded away slowly on dialysis. His name remained anonymous, but here's my acknowledgements. Street legends and hood guards. Kingdom fall into a mirage. Ghetto depression sets in. Then we place weed and cigars. A child has difficulties concentrating. From where he lives, he sees his promises fading. He sees his pops gone, his mom's is aging. She trying to stay strong for a church congregation. And meanwhile, a kid named Rico was the coke king. A lot of siblings of the dope fiends hope you scream. A lot of children with broken dreams, homes were clean. The most extreme, you got rich and what you sold to queens. Look what you did to Josephine. And Ebony is unheavenly. The devil's ready with open wings. As Lucifer uses love and his youthful mug. Then his blood on the cobra's fangs.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. Did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear.
Through the mid.